so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Let me down.
Hello friends, welcome to Anime-O-Matic. This list has no specific order to it. I have included some less well-known manhwa and I hope you find something you like. Also, there is a generous pick at the end of the video. So make sure you stick to the end. Number 10. Immortal Invincible, from a thieving child to one who would shake the world. Rising to the title of Immortal Master, one of the godly 12 stars, but ultimately betrayed. Now, he has been given a chance to change that and create a better future for both him and the world. Based on the popular novel of the same name. The main character is reborn in the past as another character, while his true self still lives. The main character changes as he is born with other parents and learn lots of new stuffs while trying to change bad things from happening, helping his old self in secret while hiding his intentions or powers. If you like a really OP main character with some romance and a unique and good story, then give this a try. The only bad thing about this manhwa is the art, which could be better, but it's nothing that really bothers me. Number 9. Otherworldly Evil Monarch. Junzi was the #1 assassin in modern Earth. His skills and knowledge in the field of assassination were unparalleled, his accomplishments unprecedented, his reputation terrified the entire underworld. However, during a mission to retrieve a mystical treasure, a mishap occurred. He is now Junmui, a 16-year-old super-level debauchee, sole heir to the declining Jun family. A family of valiant heroes, left with an old grandpa, a crippled uncle and a debauchee as the sole heir. Accepting the world's criticism and cold stares with a smile, his new journey begins. His life will be carved by his own will. Rise to the top. Evil Monarch Junzi. Character development is very good. You can just feel the pain when any character faces tragedy and feels happy when they overcome them. I literally felt while reading the love and devotion of some characters. The multiple love affairs of MC are happy moments of the story. The unique ability he have are quite interesting to read, and the way he uses them in his favor. Number 8. I'm an Evil God, among the various realms, is the manliest and most handsome evil god in history. The peerless and handsome Shi Yan crosses over and falls into the Vixen's lair. In order not to be drained of his entire life force, he travels between various realms, cuts down a son of God, and repels an invading unions, hailing from across the ocean. This is the story of how he eventually becomes an evil god. This manhwa is really a hidden gem among other cultivation plots related manhwa. It has a unique story, where there is a cunning sly Isakate MC who make his way to the top of the sect, from a reincarnated sex slave, using his cheats of the system, where it consumes origin points, which are gained from the emotions expressed towards him from others. He also travels through other realms to gain other cultivation techniques. He is a calm, cunning, badass MC. The other side characters are also good and well developed. I definitely recommend to read it. Number 7. Strongest anti-meta, scamming all day, every day, often venturing alone. He bluffs to get the ultimate power in this cultivation world. World Traveler Shuke doesn't always bluff, but he needs to. You get the MC that is somehow incarnated in an unfortunate guy with a tragic past. He gets a mysterious game system skill which essentially lets him level up without doing much and cheat in all the usual ways, and off he goes on a path of vengeance. MC's behavior is eccentric. Story one time shows such seriousness and high-packed action of normal martial manhwas, but other time, it's too much comical or humorous. Story swings between seriousness and comedy. Number 6. The Beginning After the End. King Gray has unrivaled strength, wealth, and prestige in a world governed by martial ability. However, solitude lingers closely behind those with great power. Beneath the glamorous exterior of a powerful king lurks the shell of man, devoid of purpose and will. Reincarnated into a new world filled with magic and monsters, the king has a second chance to relive his life. Correcting the mistakes of his past will not be his only challenge, however. Underneath the peace and prosperity of the new world is an undercurrent threatening to destroy everything he has worked for, questioning his role and reason for being born again. Number 5. Rebirth of the Urban Immortal Cultivator. Chen Fan died in the midst of divine tribulation, having reached the pinnacle of the cultivation world in less than 500 years. Somehow, despite the loss of his cultivation base, he was able to return to his youth as a university student living on Earth. He decided to once again tread the path to immortality, armed with the knowledge he had gathered in his past life, to override his past mistakes, remove his lingering regrets, and set a firm spiritual foundation that will guarantee success in his inevitable attempt to once again ascend to another plane of existence. Number 4. Long live the king. An ordinary student accidentally traveled into another universe and became the king of a small kingdom. He had gotten a cheating code of life and was able to complete something extraordinary. This is the story about a king that was able to conquer continents and leave behind him an ultimate legend that will be recited between every generation to come. What I like most about this manhwa is the beautiful art. Number 3. Magic Emperor. The Demon Emperor had the highest title, which could only be passed on by inheritance. Leaving this world through the betrayal of a friend, he was reborn. Except that he lost his powers. His faithful companion became his inner demon, which dragged him into dubious affairs, if not troubles at all. In the end, he became withdrawn and closed. The new position was also embarrassing. He became a butler in a noble house, the daughter of a nobleman. How will they behave when they're around, mistress and the inner demon? How will he live on his way from the demon lord to the butler? How will he be at the head of a clan that is dying? And how will he get back to the top of the world? The plot is really good. I usually avoid novels with goody two-shoes main character because that makes the whole plot sound like a kid's fairy tale. But our MC here is truly devilish and competent. His ways of dealing with his opponents excite me to no end. Number 2. The max-level hero has returned. The weak prince of an insignificant country, Davy. After becoming comatose, his soul escaped to a temple where the souls of heroes gathered. He trained for 1,000 years and has now returned as a max-level hero. Just you guys wait, I'm gonna face you all head-on. The refreshing story of Davy's royal life and revenge has just begun. Number 1. Path of the Shaman. This one is a really good Muram manhwa with cool and refreshing fights. With a great story. Here, Themk is forced to live a life of a monk, which belonged to shaman sect, after living through a life of an overpowered evil lord who slaughtered those shamans in his previous life. In this new life, he aims to become a master disciple in shaman sect to learn dual arts so that he can wield both demonic ki and holy ki. This way his journey starts. Later on, he tries to corrupt the whole sect by influencing them with his new thoughts and changes that adds great humor to the story. Other characters are given proper time and built well. The action scenes are pretty impressive too. I definitely recommended. Thank you for watching till this point. For the generous pick we have Tang Yin in Another Realm 2. An assassin from Earth who has been transported to another world, attaining the abilities and memories of Yan Lai, Yanis, after almost meeting his death at the hands of the soldiers of the Kingdom of Ning. He is currently the commander of Wu Mei's second corps who let the third prince of the Kingdom of Ning free after holding him hostage due to a promise he made with the third prince regarding the lives of his soldiers, intending to not break his promise while taking the mission of even kidnapping the third prince due to wanting to protect his friend. That brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please go like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Comment down any video ideas. Any feedback will also be appreciated. Peace.